Hillbilly. This is Hillbilly, day 3 at Joefest. Let's go see what we can find.
Very first, as soon as I walked in the door, I was like, oh my God. Straight beeline.
I knew I was going to hear Oh, that's all right. Don't worry.
Hey.
But I did tell him. Yeah, I knew I was going
She looks very worldly. I think that is
Chicken fry.
6 hours without being overly focused. I think she's pretty happy with it. And you can see here, so the hair piece is separated. This is her hair. She wants to be Glows in the dark.
Yeah, he's on my list. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
And even though he's like skinny body like that, the joints still say really crisp.
Oh,
Really?
excellent. Morning, morning.
Battery bomb.
Hello.
This box is specifically for that.
Why not? So mine, that big
I think you're. Yeah. No, he's trying to enter.
Oh, did it log up? Yeah.
I was like, it ain't working. You shouldn't have to enter your Take it up again. Oh, it's because we lost internet connection. As soon as you could just pull your cartridges a second. Yeah. Let's back out of this. I don't have Mac, so it's like it's still a little bit of a learning curve. I saw like there was like a forced update on here. Let me back out of this. How you doing, brother? Doing good. How's the show? Okay, now you can either tap or insert your card, whichever one you prefer.
I gotta insert.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't have tap.
Tell us a little bit about yourselves.
You're doing a video?
Yes.
Oh, damn it, man. Traveled 8,000 miles to come here and hang out with good friends and talk G.I. Joe and buy some stuff. Right?
And look at people that talk funny.
And look at people who talk funny, whose faces you don't know. But man, God bless them. They gave me a very precious gift last night. A very important nail that went into a very important person.
Yes.
So God bless them.
So who are you?
Oh, shoot. I forgot to introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Hans Chow. Big
Nice.
fan.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Matthew Comstock, Ronan Swordsman76 on Instagram. Also go by Swordsman007. And then G.I. Joe fan since I was 6.
So, question for you.
Okay.
If there was any toy or any 80s property
toy that you could turn into a modern toy line, what would it be?
You go first.
Meet Terradrome, easy. Super easy. What?
No, he means like a TV show.
Oh, TV show? Yeah, a properly, respectfully done G.I. Joe cartoon would be fantastic.
You're not understanding. Son.
No, I'm not. I'm retarded. Ask the question again.
Without a doubt, first thing that pops into mind, Airwolf.
Yes.
I loved Airwolf when I was a kid. In my head canon, there's a link between Stringfellow Hawk, Sinjin Hawk, and Wild Bill.
Yes.
They were all in the air cast together.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
So, any 80s property, like TV show, comic book,
Right.
that you could turn into a toy right now.
Oh, Tour of Duty.
That was a great
would
show.
turn Tour of
Okay,
Duty.
that would
into-
also, actually, let's just go multiverse and throw in, why do we need one show?
Okay.
We could also throw in Magnum PI.
Yes.
And the reason I say that is because in Vietnam, there were Navy SEALs that
Yes.
worked with the Works.
Yep.
Okay? We know that background about Magnum.
Yep.
Okay? You can also throw in Tour of Duty, like he said. But the other big CBS show that I was into at the time was The Equalizer.
Yeah.
So maybe The Equalizer worked with Joe Colton way back in the day.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You guys having a great weekend?
Sorry, guys.
Yes, I did. One highlight.
Oh, sorry, dude. Take care, man. Oh, sorry, dude. Again.
One of the highlights was meeting people that we know from Instagram, like you. Casey, I kind of knew a little bit from last year because he caught me dozing off during the call sign.
The highlight for me is in the Audible Interlude panel Friday night. I'm asked who I am and where I'm from, and I tell them, and this guy sitting in front of me like spins around like an owl. It's like,
yeah. Hans is a little extra, but we still love him.
Hans is probably one of the coolest people I've met so far.
Thank you, man. I tried.
Other than Matthew Comstock.
I'm okay, I guess.
It's about 25 till 12. That is so cool.
We have the card back.
How are you doing?
It's all 3D printed.
Huh?
It's all 3D printed. Wow. Yeah. These sets are modular, so they come apart.
Uh-huh.
So all the pieces come apart with these Lego Technic pins.
Uh-huh.
So it's all modular. You can click this in just about anywhere you want.
Oh, that's cool.
There, over here. And then they come apart.
Sweet.
In segments like this.
Uh-huh.
So it's easier to store.
Yeah.
And then
If you went by all of it, it would cover a span of 8 foot by 4 foot. So, and it would be the plates too. So
Okay.
you have a full floor.
Cool.
So you got your half plates and your full plates.
Okay.
Next year, I'm gonna set this thing up 4 foot by 8 foot complete, just so people can see it. 'Cause when you do, it's huge. Everything can go. This is all the 6-inch we have left. These 3 pieces.
Y'all do amazing work.
Thank you.
And your Crimson Toys.
Yep. Down there at the end.
Go check out Paul Tuckett.
My next one's this, but I gotta find it.
Yeah, I'm standing right next to him. Yeah.
Kicking myself.
You're not doing none of this, just this right here.
Right, we can't sell it.
You're all right.
You know which one I can't wait for? Oni. That Oni.
So let me tell you.
A legend.
Finally. But that Oni is
Finally. Man, y'all gonna own me. Yeah, okay, yeah, cool.
It's actually not Frankenstein.
good. That's even better.
Yeah, we need
People are
a,
like, oh, is he Frankenstein? I'm like,
good.
he just don't get the kind of.
See, that's why I thought I was like,
But he's not Frankenstein.
I was like, no, man, I need him. Yeah, you need a huge Frankenstein.
Yeah, so we're gonna see.
I seen you release that on Big Bad.
We partnered with these guys. And this has been out before. I didn't know.
No, but I just seen you. What about the one on Big Bad? I seen you.
So that's what we offered that up last night.
Yeah, it just poked. Yeah, that.
So when you order him, you can actually get extra parts.
Hello, vendors, guests, and patrons. Rising Sun panel is going on at the moment. If you want to join, talk about the after action report projects and everything that Rising Sun's got coming down the pipe. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I know you want to have some fish. So you face my.
Steamroller for a custom.
Yeah, this is not fair.
Get over here.
Are we gonna do it on film? This is your first Robert?
Super 7.
Yeah, because I know I already got mine set.
Oh, you did?
It's out there. Turn it down. Probably at yours one.
And then probably at least 32.
Super Cyborg Snake Armor.
It's reflecting our assets.
No, that's not true. I'm just saying because you guys don't sell it unless it's for no. And you guys would shift insurance
Dickhead.
I think you got 3 cases. That's the one of them is on Northern One.
The third one you talked about is the one we need. We just need to figure out how many we brought. How many do you
Yeah, they are not. These are not.
I have it, but it's all back to the hotel room.
Oh, okay.
So I can look up.
Is there any way you can check?
Tell your, who are you?
So I'm Paddy Lennon from Total Toy Books. I've written a number of books on the history of Action Force in the UK. Our first book was Total Action Force The Battle Years, and it covered the Palatoy toy line and a tie-in comic, which was published by IPC magazines called Battle Action Force. Those two piles over there are the Battle Action Force comics, the vintage comics. And I also wrote Total Action Force Volume 2, which covered what was called the International Heroes toy line. Those are the comics that were released to promote international heroes. And that comic, those toys were the G.I. Joe Real American Hero toys, bringing over to a UK audience.
Okay.
So whereas you guys had like Duke and Hawk as the commanders of G.I. Joe, in the UK we had a detachment of G.I. Joe called Action Force, and the commander of that team was Flint.
Yes.
And he reported into an MI5 guy called Trent.
Okay.
So we had two totally different, like a different command structure. But they were linked to the UK in that General Hawk in the UK, they were reporting to him as well. So, you know, Action Force were like the European unit of G.I. Joe, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And obviously, the Battle Action Force comic was to tie into the Palatoy toy line, your Red Shadows, your Z Force, your SAS Force. That ran for about 4 years and told the story of Baron Ironblood and his Red Shadows. And then later on, Baron Ironblood became Cobra Commander and he started the Cobra terrorist organization.
Yes.
So that's what our two Total Action Force books talked about. Earlier on this year, we were in negotiations with Rebellion Publishing and Hasbro, and with the aid of Skeletron, we obtained the rights to reprint those newsprint comics in these nice big Treasury Edition volumes. So these 3 volumes cover the bulk of the Red Shadows storylines from those comics.
Wow.
And those are on pre-order at the moment. We're planning to go to print in August, and they'll be out to anybody who pre-orders it. We'll get them delivered in December.
Cool.
Yeah. We have done a deal with, obviously, Skeletron are helping us doing the fulfillment deal. So when these go to print, half the quantity will go to Ireland, and myself, we have a fulfillment centre in Ireland. European backers or British purchasers will get them shipped from Ireland. The other half the quantity will go to the USA, and Skeletron are going to handle the distribution here.
How much are they going to be?
So we're doing an offer at the moment. You get 3 volumes for the price of 2. It's about €150, so about $165
For
the
2?
3.
For the 3?
For 3 volumes. And then it's about $26, $27 to ship them from Skeletron.
Okay.
So it's about $180, $185
Okay.
for the 3 big books.
They're beefy.
They're beefy. Someone said they're the same weight as Carson's 3D Joe's book.
Wow.
So they're big.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of paper in there.
That's good.
So yeah, they're coming out end of this year. And I think Brian has spent the last 7 months cleaning up the artwork from those vintage comics, remastering it, and making it as pristine as it can be. So you guys will have like the perfect version of those comics to read.
You all are doing amazing work.
Well, thank you very much.
I've been flipping through the one that I got off of you yesterday. And
yes, it's about yours, yeah.
yeah, and it's just mind-blowing.
Well, thank you for that. Yeah, we really want to put a lot of work into these things.
Yeah.
Because we love this stuff. We've always loved this stuff.
Yes.
We've always been fans of it. We really want to put out the best possible book we can about those toys. Brian grew up with the kind of Palatoy Action Force toys. I grew up with the Action Force International Heroes toys. He had Red Jackal, I had Destro. He had Cobra Commander. He had Red Laser, I had Cobra Commander.
Who's Red Laser?
So Red Laser was a repaint of Cobra Commander that was unique to the UK.
Okay.
We have one here.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
You may recognize him.
Yes, I do now.
Yes. And obviously this is a one we had available for sale. I think someone's come and claimed it already. So a nice little repaint of Cobra Commander there. You don't often see them with the paint on the eye. You see paint apps on the eyes and the head. Usually that's rubbed off by now.
Yeah.
And this is actually quite a really nice example.
That's really
Although
nice.
he is missing some of his crotch.
Yes.
But that seems to be the case with a lot of these toys of that vintage. But, so that's Red Laser.
Sweet.
As opposed to Cobra Commander. So yeah, I've always been kind of interested by the differences between G.I. Joe and the other countries that had G.I. Joe. Because you had Palatoy in the UK using G.I. Joe products and doing its own thing with it. And you had Commandos and Macdo in South America, where they had the G.I. Joe tools and they released their own characters, like Glenda, for example. That Super 7 had to figure out today, or the Cobra Mortal, which is repainted Snake Eyes. I've always found that very interesting. That in other countries they decided we need to change it slightly to market it to our children.
Yeah.
And so that's I like those differences between the standard kind of G.I. Joe storyline and how you adapt it to our market.
Yeah.
Whoever that may be.
But thank you for your time.
No problem.
And have a good show.
You too.
It's Gatorade bottle.
Okay.
They do some amazing stuff right here.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm usually the type of guy, I go to a restaurant, do you have a burger here? Okay. Is it good? That's what I'm ready.
My wife, we both.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'll look up all the socials.
She's probably gonna want one.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Hey, how are you doing?
Do you have any black jets yet? He's great. Yeah, I when I first met him.
Attention vendors, guests, and patrons, can I have a Chad Steiner return to the ticket booth? Chad Steiner, please return to the ticket booth. If that's something that you will want, I really wanted to return to the ticket booth.
I don't like when people hang over my shoulder either.
All right, how are you doing?
Anything particular?
I'm just getting some footage from Podcast More for Podcast for the Pit. It's hard to see everything in in 2 days, 3 days.
This is my first time here ever.
Same.
Convention in my life. I've never been to one.
Really?
So
Literally right before I came over by you, I was over here. I'm like, yeah, so I haven't seen it.
I didn't have those colors yesterday. Yeah.
Right.
Well, anyway, so we're 308 semi-auto.
Harry, how are you doing?
Well, I know you had your wallet over here a while ago, just sitting there. Was that you? Yeah. I was like, I went down, looked at it, I was like, whose wallet's sitting here with a bunch of cash?
I was actually looking over there.
I'm like, just going.
And the first person said,
I was like, someone left their wallet. Someone I can't trust.
well, I mean, it shows you there's some good people here.
Oh yeah. That's the way it is. If you're gone, the way it is.
We should put a $20 bill over there. Let's see what happens.
Shit. If I had $20 there, I'd be freaking great. Spend too much damn money.
Get in there.
Have a good one, guys.
Later, brother. I'm telling you. Purple with green straight veins.
You have to convince the guy, the big guy.
You are the big guy.
I'm not the big guy.
You are the big guy.
I'm the smallest guy.
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is for permission. I learned that with my wife.
When does it take it to be done? Because I mean,
You're talking about delivery, right?
yeah, because very similar.
Actually, Frontier is a budget one. JetBlue is like a major one. Yeah, Southwest is another one. But those cheap ones like Frontier, there's another one that's.
Well, no, he's just like busy doing everything else.
It's about the same. It's about this is pretty. This can be cleaned up. It's about the same.
Hey, we didn't go all the way down here. We're going lane through lane. We're not cutting through. He's not in.
This one's being messed up.
I kind of want to sell the whole lot.
I just thought.
No, I appreciate you offering me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. This guy I'm working on this. That was You would take them off the car, very nice little chain. Set the car on the shelf, set the food on the shelf. So that the stain on the side. I'm not stupid. I'm not stuck on stupid. I want to help you.
Got you. It's a great book.
Oh, yeah.
Ohio in the summer.
I mean, that's
Yes,
even the ones that like don't exactly fit on things.
And then I basically coast, and they just give me oral pills and shots, and we do that.
What's one, Joe, man?
You taking off?
To eat out the loading dock unless you have completely loaded, packed up boots. So you can prevent accidents for safety reasons. Thank you.
Especially the East Coast of San Francisco. I worked on there at Charleston. Oh, it's not so early. Yeah. Only 2.5 hours.
All right, I'll check that.
Okay. Ready? If you need somebody to take him back to the rock. Oh, okay. I'm going to go say goodbye to Kenny. Yeah. They ended up going into another, no microphone, no setup, no nothing. Right? And it was just,
The crash. This right here, in my opinion, is quite possibly the best line that is out right now. Don't take my word on it. Try them out. They're great people. Can't say enough good stuff about them.